Hey guys, it's Kyra here to do just another general reading. No specifics today, so let's just see what comes out and where the energy is at today. So first, let's pull a card from the Rebel Oracle deck. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. So, right off the bat, like something obviously is on your mind. Maybe it's causing a lot of intrusive thoughts or paranoia, or it's just circling around and around and around and around in your mind. But Rebel Oracle deck is saying, let that shit go. So, easier said than done, obviously, but, sometimes for your own, mental well-being and for the well-being of everybody else, sometimes you have to get to that point where you can say, let's agree to disagree. So now let's take a look and see what exactly that's about. Okay, I didn't know this card was upside down. Both of those. Strength. And the Queen of Pentagrams. And or Queen of Pentacles. So strength, obviously, besides its obvious name, strength. This could be about Leo. You could be a Leo, or the person you're dealing with is a Leo. But the strength is all about, being resilient. It's about basically being dealt a really shitty hand. You're going through some tough shit. It's like being dealt a really shitty hand, but still coming out on top. You find your strength through the suffering and the struggles. Someone that has found their strength even though they've gone through a lot. So maybe that's even what's, suggesting to let go, have the strength to be able to let something go. Maybe all this stuff is going on, and it's all these burdens piling on, and it's kind of just suggesting, like, figure out which ones are helping you, and whatever is not serving you anymore, let it the fuck go. Whether it's a mindset, a person, a job, certain social situations, But with the Queen of Pentagrams, this is basically someone who's kind of like a business savvy opportunist, the kind of like the finer things in life. This is also someone who was able to kind of, turn their struggles and their strife into triumphs. They turn their powers into profits. So basically it just advises you to kind of create the abundance that you want in your life. Be strong enough to go after what it is that you want. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so basically strength is just suggesting follow your heart and go along the path that, split the deck, High Priestess, you see it. But, so basically it's just saying follow your heart and follow the path that feels right to you, even if it doesn't make sense. Have the strength to deviate from, the status quo. Let go of where you think you should be or shouldn't be. Let's get some more clarifiers on this. Yeah, today I just want to do a little quick reading. I work night shift and I just got off work, so I'm tired. And I took a little nighttime Delta 8 gummy. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, that's a little Seven of Swords trying to pop out. So Queen of Coins and Justice. Interesting combination. Queen of Pentacles is basically someone who is, they're about their shit. They're about their money. They're living lavishly. Maybe this is where you're trying to get, or maybe this is where you are now. Maybe this is where you're not realizing you are. But this is basically someone who, they're saving their money. They're putting it towards things. They're beautifying their home. But it's, definitely someone that, obviously look how she's sitting. Oh, maybe turn these upside down because I did not do that in the last reading. Sorry, guys. But as you can see in this Queen of Pentagrams, look how she's sitting, like, very confidently. She knows her place. She knows where she knows what she has to offer, basically, and she's not letting anybody try to convince her otherwise. So with the Queen of Coins, it kind of is that same type of energy. Pentacles. This is someone that's about their money, someone who's focusing on their money. Maybe you haven't been focusing on money because you've been focusing on a lot of other shit, but basically it's let it go. Focus on your money. Maybe you need to focus on your money in order to kind of get certain things off your mind. But yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles is not just material wealth, financially and having a home and stuff, but it's also about cultivated relationships and experiences over the years. Being comfortable with your wealth, enjoying the prosperity that you have, but also being able to share that with other people. To be able to do the right thing with your money, to be able to, instead of, oh wow, now I have a house, fuck it, nobody's coming over here, but actually to open your home up as a safe haven. Maybe you had kind of been a little resistant to kind of open yourself up to other people. Maybe that's what it's saying, to let go of that resistance. Yeah, with the Justice card, that's interesting. I don't know, especially just, be fair. You have money, and I'm not saying, give everybody your money, blah, blah, but if you have money, or that you have certain, attributes that can help other people, it's like, do the right thing with those attributes, according to Justice. Share the wealth in a way, not just throw out your money and stuff. If you can, be charitable in a way. Be charitable with your thoughts, be charitable with your gifts. And then we have the Star here. So this is someone that is incredibly intuitive. Like I always say, I always see the stars as like a very intuitive person. And so this is someone that, it's like they bring hope to other people. Like I keep saying with this Queen of Pentagrams, Queen of Coins, it's like this is someone who they've built a life of abundance that they want. And so not just abundance, like I said, in material things, but you probably have a very abundant mindset, and there's a lot of perspectives that you might have that would be very beneficial for other people to know about. And the Star also represents hope, it represents renewal, it represents, believing in things that may have seemed impossible, but maintaining hope and knowing that even if things, look like they're kind of rough, even though it may look like you're going through some tough shit, in reality, everything has a way of working out. It's like, I always see the Star as kind of like what people thought was impossible, this person is able to make it possible. And they're able to show people, things that people wouldn't believe. Like, oh, there's no way you'd be able to do that. There's no way you'd be able to create this. There's no way you'd be able to get that job. There's no way this person would be able to be able to, and it's like being able to show people, like, hey, not only, you're not trying to prove them wrong per se, but essentially proving them wrong by just being yourself. So I guess I will go ahead and draw a little specialty card from the Decameron Sexual Tarot. Of course, like I said in the last video, I will not show the pictures because that's how I got permanently banned from my last YouTube page, because they do have graphic images. And then they do have different definitions in regular tarot, so I will be reading from the book. Yeah, let's get a quick look into the little love life of yours. Oh, jeez. Okay, guess we'll do both of these cards. Okay, that one's not. Okay. Yeah, I can't show these. I'm sorry. Okay, so what's this? The Knight of Wands. Trying to see if I would be able to kind of show this one. But basically, it's two people, they're riding a horse. For whatever reason, the horse also has a boner. But yeah, you know, she's kind of looking down but away, but he's looking down but towards her. But this, I mean, Knight of Wands in traditional tarot usually is a nickname for that card is the fuckboy card. But, you know, maybe that's not the energy that we're going to be picking up for that today. But it is basically like a very lively energy. You know, maybe someone's feeling sexually excited to the point where it's like they almost feel like they can't really control it, you know. Maybe someone feels sexually excited by you, but let me see, Knight of Wands. Where's this in the book? Okay, elopement under the spur of passion. A relationship that begins immediately during the voyage. Yeah, so basically, I mean, elopement, what happens usually when people get eloped and they go to Vegas and get married is, you know, an event of passion. You know, it's like someone's so excited, you know, I don't know, it's like, I'm like tripping over my words, but someone's very excited to like express themselves to you, I feel like someone is very excited to express how they feel about you. Maybe they've been holding it back a lot, maybe they've, you know, they haven't really said much about how they actually feel, but someone here is like, I mean, maybe someone's gonna want to try to get eloped, or they might try to, you know, get engaged or something, but basically it's like in the heat of the moment, someone is really realizing they have a lot of passion for you, and it's like they started this journey with you, but they had no idea that they would feel so strongly for you. And so the other card that came out, what is this? The Hanged Woman. So usually in tarot it's called the Hanged Man, but this one is called the Hanged Woman. And quick description of this card is there. Here, let me try to cover these. Cover her tatas. But there's a woman here. Oh God, there's just so much to cover. Okay, so basically what I'm covering, there's a woman there. There's a man that is beneath her performing fellatio, and then there's someone that she is performing fellatio to. So, so yeah, the Hanged Woman. She's like hanging from a swing, her shoes falling off. So someone might be into like threesomes or like swinger type things, especially as a woman with two men, you know. So this could be like they might have a secret fantasy of you being with multiple people. This could be something that you guys have talked about, but yeah, maybe someone is excited by multiple partners or seeing you with multiple partners. I don't know. But with the Hanged Woman, this suggests short-lived love. The suitors deceive themselves into thinking that their prey is all theirs unless they're happy with fleeting pleasure. So it's like, you know, in the moment, like I said, they're all theirs. You're all mine, you know, but it's like, kind of like the first card was suggesting, the Knight of Wands is the heat of the moment, the heat of the passion, you know, spur of the moment. You know, and how often do spur of the moment things last? I mean, sometimes they do, but I mean, with this card, it's kind of saying that it's unfortunately kind of a short-lived love. You know, maybe in the spur of the moment they feel all this, and then after they feel that, they kind of just, all right, I'm not feeling all excited anymore. You know, so maybe somebody could have some kind of personality disorder, or, you know, some kind of emotional dysregulation. So I'm not saying this person doesn't love you or care about you, but it is saying, yeah, maybe that's like, Cause I don't know why I was picking up. Maybe someone does like, you know, maybe gangbangs and swingers and stuff like that. But it's like, maybe them liking that is very short-lived. Like in the moment, in the heat of the passion, you know, it's like when you're with somebody that really excites you, it's like your mind opens up to all these crazy possibilities that you would never actually want to do. So maybe that's kind of what this card is suggesting, that a lot of fantasies and things that they may have had about you perhaps they're not actually things that they want to do, you know. Let's just go one quick little clarifier on that. And I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Just one clarifying, please. Ooh. Okay, too much. Okay, fine. Yeah, this card is starting to freak me out a little bit. Because a couple weeks ago, I had finally realized for the first time that... Oh, I stopped putting it upside down. But a couple of weeks ago, I realized for the first time that in this card, she's literally rising from a grave. I was like, ooh, so maybe someone... Like, I even titled it, like, feels like someone's coming back to life. And I was like, ooh, maybe someone died and they got, like, resuscitated. And, like, something happened where someone close to me did die temporarily. So, I do look at this card a little different now. But Judgment is all about, you know, bringing things back up from the past. Things from the past coming back, getting a chance to redo things, you know, revisit things and make it right, you know. And so perhaps what these first two cards are suggesting is that when, you know, this voyage, quote unquote, first began, this person was kind of seeing you as someone to just, you know, have a lot of fun with. We can, you know, in this moment, you're all mine. And then after this, I don't care what happened. You know, maybe that's where their energy was at first. But now it's kind of like this person is revisiting how they actually, you know, feel in this connection. And it's actually, you know, with the King of Cups, they actually do kind of adore you. They have a lot of love for you. They're actually very empathetic and compassionate. They think that you are beautiful, you know, and this person is someone that is emotionally intelligent, but they hide it. You know, you can see how in here she has little sunglasses on her face, even though, you know, in the background you can see that it's nighttime, there are stars out, but this person has sunglasses on, so it's like maybe they don't like for you to know how deeply they're observing you. You know, like you can't really tell where that person is looking, even though they are looking straight, but it's like maybe this person doesn't want you to know how aware they really are of you. And then maybe someone that's very grounded, you know, because they don't have any shoes on there. But, yeah, I definitely think someone is kind of revisiting the connection. Not saying that you particularly had to break up, but maybe someone's revisiting how they've acted or certain, you know, things that they may or may not have done in the relationship. And I think they're revisiting that and they're realizing that they were kind of seeing this as, and I just saw 11/11, they're seeing this as, like they treated it as something that would not last when they're realizing, you know, maybe they could have entertained this a different way. Anyway, that's all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.